Today was the first day of online learning for our school district, so that was really weird working from home. Trying to get used to the cadence of all of that. But we've made it here. We had a walk before, had some good social distancing. Since there aren't a lot of cars out, you can kind of just take to the road, which is nice. And I hope I changed my clothes. That's the other weird thing, too, when you don't leave the house, is you're trying to remember what clothes you wore every day, especially if you're live streaming. You're not wanting to wear the same stuff every day. So I think I have different clothes. I think we're good. So we're going to begin continuing the NLCS. Brewers currently down 1-0 to the Atlanta Braves. Let's see if they can keep the dream alive. Now the current plan is we will play this out as long as it gets. Based on my math, we should be able to get through the World Series if they made it that far before Thursday's opening day. If they get knocked out prior to that, then I'll probably do some things on the back end just to get it set for opening day. And then I may just take some days off or do some other live streaming of some other games between now and then. Unless you really wanted to see me making roster moves, because that is super riveting stuff. Totally your call. I'll wait for some feedback on that. Not planning on putting people through that, but if somebody wants that, you go for it. All right, so we have Jordan Lyles against Fried. Max Fried, and this does not seem like a favorable matchup for the Crew, but let's roll with it. Lyles did have a good year, so we'll see what happens. Okay, Lorenzo Cain leading off. His postseason is not great, an OPS of 517. Not awesome. 1-2 count leading off here in Atlanta. He's going to hit one up the middle. Oh, snagged by Fried. That ball almost freed its way into the outfield, but didn't quite make it there. Keston Hiura now at the plate. Full count. And he tries to check his swing. Didn't work. Strikeout. Christian Yelich now 1-2 count. Had 44 home runs on the year. Doesn't matter there. He strikes out swinging, and that will end the inning. So now Lyles up against Inciarte. 3-0 count. And he's going to walk the leadoff hitter, which is never a good sign. Ozzie Albies versus Lyles. 0-1 count. Swung on, lined over to second, and it gets past Hiura. Not sure what he was doing. Oh, and Inciarte is going to make it to third. There are runners at the corners and nobody out. Freeman now at the plate. 1-1 count against Lyles, and he's going to belt one to deep center. Cain going back. Still going back. He's going to grab it at the wall, and Inciarte will score. And Albies will stay at first. 1 out, 1 in already. Quick run against Lyles. 0-1 pitch. Grandal can't get it out of his glove, and Albies is going to steal a base. Acuna Jr. now, full count at the plate. He's going to draw the free pass, and Lyles is struggling early. Donaldson now, 1-1 count. Albies going for third, and he is going to be in there for another stolen base. And runners at the corners now. Grandal is not fooling anybody behind the dish tonight. Strikeout badly needed by Lyles to get to 2 outs. Markakis now at the plate. He's going to swing in line one to short, and that gets past Arcia into center field for a hit. Throw to third is going to be in time, but the damage is done. 2 runs in already and another early deficit for the Crew. Ryan Braun at the plate. Having a decent postseason, but that was not a decent swing, and that's going to be an easy pop-up to Freeman. Moustakas now facing the left-hander Fried. Not a great matchup for him. Full count. He's going to line one, but it's grabbed by the first baseman Freeman. 2 quick outs. Grandal now at the plate. Brewers need to get something going here in the top of the second. Full count. He's going to swing and loft an easy fly ball. Center fielder is ranging over, and Inciarte has it. Still 2-0 as we go to the bottom of the second. Cervelli now at the plate against Lyles. 2-1 count. Lined hard into center, but Cain charges in and makes the grab. Echeverria now at the plate against Lyles. 3-1 count. Lines it. Moustakas grabs it and makes the play over at first. 2 down now for the pitcher. I think it's Fried, but I've been saying he's fried. I hope he gets fried because the Brewers need some runs here. Thames now at the plate. Works a full count. He's going to get jammed, but it gets down for a hit, even with the shift on. Just able to knock it in there. Good work by Thames. Garcia now at the plate. If Lyles wasn't up, I would almost consider bunting with him, but we'll let him swing away. Watch him hit one out here. Well, that's not out. That is a lazy fly ball to right, though. Lyles now at the plate. 0-1 count. He's going to swing and hit one pretty deep to left field. But Acuna Jr. has it. Did see somewhere that it was Acuna Matata Day. I don't think that's true. Lorenzo Cain, 2 down, 1-2 count. He's going to line one. That's deep. That's back. And that's out. Lean back for Lorenzo Cain, and the Brewers tied up in the top of the third. Great piece of hitting there by Cain to get the Brewers on the board. Now Keston here works a full count. And he's going to look at a strike 3, but the Crew ties it up here in the top of the third. Down to the bottom, Lyles against Inciarte, who led off with a walk last time. He's going to dribble one to Hira, who scoops it up and makes the play. 1 down. Ozzie Albies now against Lyles. Another full count. And another walk for Lyles. Pitch count at 50 here in the third inning. Still okay. Jason, I will be glad to do that at some point. We should do a Hangouts meet soon for that. Freddie Freeman now against Lyles. 1 out here in the inning. And he's going to hit one up the middle. Lyles snags it. And he's going to get the double play at first. Beautiful play by Lyles to get out of the mess. And we go to the top of the fourth. Yelich leading off against Fried. Wind up in the pitch. He's going to swing and belt one deep to center. Going back, and he's going to make the catch. Inciarte. Got a lot on it, but not quite enough. Braun at the plate. 1-2 count. He's going to swing through that. Moustakas now. Moustakas doing okay. 757 OPS here in the postseason with 2 home runs. Average is a little leggy, but he's never really hit for a super high average. 1-2 count. And that one's going to be lined the opposite way. Lofts up there just enough for Acuna Jr. to grab it. And the Brewers go down in order, going to the bottom of the fourth. Acuna Jr. at the plate versus Lyles. That's going to be hit sharply to center. Cain's going back, and he's got it. Another nice play by Cain out there. Donaldson now against Lyles. And he's going to hit a looping ball into center. Arcia ranges back, and he's got it for out number 2. Markakis at the plate. 0-2 count. And he's going to hit a high pop-up. Grandal races down the line to grab it, and we go to the 5th, tied 2-2. Grandal at the plate. Also a 757 OPS, with just 1 home run in the postseason. 1-1 count. He's going to swing and hit one deep to left field. And Acuna's going to race over and grab it. Thames now got a rally started before. He's going to swing and loft one into left center. Looks like Acuna Jr.'s got that one. And Orlando Arcia now with 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Fried at 78 pitches, so they're starting to get his pitch count up there a little bit. And Arcia is going to strike out. Right now, Jordan Lyles at a pretty economical 66 here in the 5th. Maybe get somebody loose in the bullpen. We've got a couple righties and then lefty and a switch hitter. So if he gets into big trouble, let's have Alex Claudio ready to go. I know that makes all the Brewer fans super excited to warm up Claudio, but the lefty matchups are important. Lyles against Cervelli. 0-0 count. Jammed over to third. Moustakas grabs it, throws to first, gets the out. Echeverria now at the plate versus Lyles. 2-1 count. He's going to swing and loft one. Braun racing over towards the line, and he's going to grab it. 2 down. Now Fried at the plate. Hitting for himself still. Works the count full. Going to ground one over to here. Scoops it. makes the throw to Thames, and the Braves go down in order. So the Crew turn over to the top of the lineup here. We'll try and get Lyles through one more inning. I don't know if that's the right decision, but we're going to leave him in. 2-0 count. Lyles is going to swing, and it's going to be grabbed by Donaldson. Nice play over there at third. Kane now at the plate. Counted for both Brewer runs today with a home run. He's going to swing, and that one is not going to make it even nearly as far as Hechavarria grabs down the infield for the second out. Here and now at the plate. 2 down here in the top of the 6th. 0-1 count. He's going to get jammed. That might get down, and it does. Right in front of Acuna Jr. And Hira gets on base in front of Yelich. Here in the top of the 6th. Big opportunity here for Christian. 1-2 count. And he's going to try and check his swing. Doesn't matter. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Looking at the lineup coming up, looks like more righties. Like more of a Jay Jackson situation. See if we can push Lyles through one more inning here. Inciarte at the plate, 0-2 count. He's going to swing a strikeout for Lyles. 3 Ks today to go along with 3 walks. 0-1 count against Elbies. Elbies going to swing and roll one over to Hira. Hira makes the play, over to Thames. 2 down. Freeman at the plate. 1-1 count. He's going to swing and loop one over to Yelich. Yelich coming in and have an easy play. And that'll do it for the inning. Beautiful inning for Jordan Lyles. Ryan Braun now batting against Fried. Fried at 94 pitches here in the 7th, but he's still going. Full count. Worked. Braun's going to swing and hit one deep to right field, but not quite deep enough. Markakis chases and gets it. Moustakas at the plate, getting to face a righty today. Welcome relief for him. Full count against O'Day. And he takes ball 4. Brewers have a 1-out base runner. Yasmani Grandal getting to switch to the other side of the plate where he hits a little better. Moustakas is very slow in front of him, so probably won't score unless it's over the fence. And that one is definitely not. Markakis, or Inciarte rather, is going to chase that one down. And there's 2 down here for Eric Thames. Also getting to face righty, although he had a pretty good day so far. Had a nice hit. 3-1 count. And he's going to take ball 4. Which brings up Orlando Arcia. Which means we need to be ready for a pitching change if we can get to Lyles this inning. Looking ahead, looks like lots of righties. We got Jay Jackson loose. Might not also hurt to have Freddie Peralta ready to go. O'Day, 2 outs against Arcia, 1-2 count. Arcia's going to swing right through it, and that is going to end the inning. I think we'll stick with Lyles for now. I think we'll have Jay Jackson ready in case. Lyles only at 86 pitches. Acuna Jr. at the plate, 0-2 count. Swings and hits one to right center field. Yelich racing over, and he's got it. 1 down. Donaldson at the plate. He's going to swing and loop one into the gap. Looks like Kane's going to be able to get over there and grab it. He does. 2 down. And now it's Markakis. 0-2 count. Lyles the pitch. Jammed over to Hira. Makes the play to Thames. And beautiful 7 innings of work for Jordan Lyles. Which means we need to lift him. We're in the 8th. We need some runs. Who do we put in to get the run party started? Options aren't great here for the Crew off the bench. I think if I had to go with somebody, Gammel's been my go-to, especially if he's facing a righty. So Gammel's going to come in. Pinch hit for Lyles, who did great work. I'll have Josh Hader warming up as well with the lefties. And Luke Jackson now in the game for Atlanta. So Gamble at the plate to lead off. Full count against Jackson. He's going to swing and be jammed over to third. Easy play. 1 down in the top of the 8th. Kane at the plate now has the home run today. He's going to swing and drive another one deep. Not going to get out, but it gets to the wall. That should be at least 2 bases. Kane is going to race around second, though, and he's going to try and go for third, and he's in there with a triple with just 1 down in the 8th. So golden opportunity for the Crew here with Keston Hira at the plate. Jackson, full count. Hira's going to swing and hit one up the middle. Jackson grabs it, throws it for the out. 2 down. Oof. Needed to do a little more there, Hira. Yelich now, 2 down. Runner on third. Chance to put the Brewers ahead late. 0-1 count. He's going to swing and hit one up the middle, but it's going to be scooped and easily thrown out, and nothing doing. They waste Kane's triple. Freddie Peralta going to come in the game now. Hader loose in the bullpen. We're not going to get Corey Knebel up yet. We've got lefties after the righties. Going to keep the matchups. Fastball Freddie goes 0-2 on Cervelli. Ground ball is going to get through Moustakas and Arcia. That ball had eyes. Base hit to lead off for Cervelli. Hechavarria now against Freddie Peralta. Another 0-2 count. He's going to ground it. Moustakas has it. And he can't get the play at second base. Cervelli makes it over. Could have been a double play, but it wasn't. Now Matt Joyce pinch hitting. 1-2 count. He's going to swing one over. Thames scoops it. Gets the out. Cervelli, though, moves over to third. Inciarte now at the plate. Big chance here for Peralta to get out of it. 1-2 count. And he strikes out Inciarte. And the Brewers have a chance here in the top of the 9th to take the lead. Hader's loose. Melancon is on the mound against Braun. 0-2 count. Braun's going to swing and drive one up the middle. Base hit to lead off the top of the 9th. The Brewers have a runner aboard. Mike Moustakas at the plate. Going to try and send Braun to second. He's going to go, and he is going to be easily gunned out. Ooh, poor decision. Poor decision. Moustakas works the 3-0 count, and he is going to take the walk. Well, in retrospect, looking even worse. Yasmani Grandal at the plate. Moustakas at first, 3-0 count, and he's going to walk. Brewers could have had the bases loaded, but the manager over here may have made a poor, aggressive decision. Eric Thames now with 2 on, 1 out. Chance to give the Brewers a lead with a base hit. 2-2 count. The pitch. Thames looks at strike 3, and now there's 2 down for Orlando Arcia. 1-0 count. Orlando Arcia is going to swing and drive one the other way, and it's going to get down. That's a base hit. Moustakas is going to head home, and the Brewers take the lead on an Orlando Arcia clutch 2-out hit in the top of the 9th. With Hader loose and ready to go in the bullpen, we'll get Corey Knebel loose as well for some backup. Tyler Austin will pinch hit. The chance to tack on to the lead. Full count. The pitch. Austin's going to drive one deep. But Markakis is going to nab it to head to the bottom of the 9th. But the Brewers jump in front. 3-2. Josh Hader's going to come in against the switch hitter and the lefty. Try and lock things down for the Brewers here to even the series. Always at the plate, full count. Hader rocks and fires, and he is going to strike him out looking. 1 down in the 9th. Freeman at the plate. 1-1 count. Hader. Now it's going to be rolled over against the shift. Moustakas with the throw, and he's got him. 2 down here in the 9th. 1 out to go. Acuna Jr. at the plate. 2-1 count for Hader. Wind up in the pitch. Acuna Jr. is going to rocket one into center field. Kane racing over. Diving catch to end the game. And the Crew evens up the series at 1 apiece. Wow. What an ending to that game. Arcia with a clutch hit. Kane with a clutch diving catch. And the Brewers even it up. Who says simulated baseball can't be as exciting as the real thing? Brewers Brewers get an off day. And we head back to Milwaukee for a chance to take the lead in the series. We check the news of the league. Justin Verlander no-hits the Minnesota Twins in the playoffs 6-0. He faced 28 batters and walked none, which means he must have given up an error or hit a batter. That is an unbelievable game. Let's take a look at the box score there for Justin Verlander. So what ended up happening? He hit two batters by a pitch, and there was one double play. That is a game score of 101 for Verlander. Crazy. That is a decent game. Okay, here we go. Going to game 3 in Milwaukee. Whoopsie. I hit the check mark, so that auto-simulated that game, and it looks like the Brewers won that one. So, yay. Let's take a look at how that happened. Mike Moustakas with the 2-hit performance, and that included a 2-run home run and an Eric Thames 2-run home run off of Dallas Keuchel, and Brewers took that one 4-2. Well, that'll get us through things a little faster. Suter had 6 strong innings. Wall had a hold. Knebel came in and walked 2, so that wasn't great, but Peralta cleaned up the mess. And Lorenzo Cain was injured at a collision at first base. Oof. Bad news. And he is going to be day-to-day for 2 weeks. So if you're somebody's day-to-day, you can continue to play him, and it looks like it's minimal. So I think given that it's the playoffs, I can't really afford to take him out because everybody I have is worse. So Cain is going to stick with it. No time like the present. If he gets hurt, I guess we'd bring on Trent Grisham, but I'd rather have a hurt Cain than anybody else. Let's go to the right place this time. Play game. It's going to be Brandon Woodruff versus Tehran. I need to work on my pronunciation, so I'm going to announce all these games. Woodruff having a good postseason so far, 1.84 ERA. And the crew is home. The friendly confines of Miller Park. Inciarte leading off against Woodruff. Roof is closed, not shocking. Inciarte lines one over to Yelich, who makes a diving grab to lead off the inning. Good start to things for the Brewers in game number 4. Ozzie always at the place versus Woodruff. 0-1 count. He is going to line one. That's deep. Braun's giving chase, but he's not going to get there, and it's 1-0 Atlanta on an Albies moonshot. That one was off the plate, too. Freeman now at the plate versus Woodruff. 2-2 count. He's going to swing and miss, strikeouts. Acuna Jr. now steps in. Gets jammed, hits it over to Hira, who makes the play to Thames, and the inning is over. 1 run, though, for Atlanta on that deep home run. Cain leading off. He's hurt, so we'll see how that affects him today. Well, I'm not sure what's happening over there. The catcher races way out, makes the throw, and he's going to get him. Ooh, there was some confusion there on the mound, but Cain looked pretty slow. Hira at the plate, 2-1 count. Going to swing and try and go the other way, but Freeman's going to scoop it for the out. Yelich with 2 down, only 5 pitches so far for Tehran, but he goes full against Yelich, who takes a look at ball 4 and is going to get on base. Braun at the plate. We'll try and make something happen here. We're going to try and steal with Yelich, and nothing doing there. Try that again, and nothing doing there either. Let's try one more time, and he's not going there either. Let's do a run and hit. 1-2 count. Braun is going to swing and miss, so it doesn't matter. All the pageantry. We are going to the top of the second. 1-0 Atlanta. Donaldson, bat 259 on the year, is going to get jammed. Here has got it. Makes the throw to Thames. First out of the inning. Markakis at the plate. He has a 1,036 OPS in the postseason. 10 hits and 25 at-bats. Been a tough out for every team he's faced so far. Woodruff gets him to roll over one to Hira, and Hira's getting busy over there. 2 down in the second. Cervelli, 1-2 count. And Woodruff is going to punch him out. And that'll end the top of the second. Moustakas leading off against Teheran. He's going to swing and hit one up the middle, but the shift is on, and Hechavarria grabs it for the out. Grandal at the plate, batting average down to 182 here in the postseason, and he hasn't been getting on base very much either. 0-0 at count for Grandal, who pops one up on the infield, and it looks like Donaldson's going to haul that one in. 2 down. Thames at the plate, 2-2 count. And he's going to swing and miss. Nothing doing for the Crew again. Going to the top of the third. Woodruff at 25 pitches. Looking pretty good there. 2-2 count. Gets the strikeout of Hechavarria. Teheran at the plate. 0-0 count. He's going to line one. Loft one, rather, into center. Kane easing back, and he's got it for the out. And we're back to the top of the order with Inciarte. 3-1 count. And Woodruff is going to miss way outside to Walken. Ozzie now 0-0. He's going to ground one over to Hira, who has another chance and makes the put out to end the inning. Bottom of the third now. Arcia leading off, the hero of game number 2. Works a full count. And he's going to swing and roll one over to Donaldson, who scoops and fires quickly for the out. Woodruff at the plate. I feel like, once again, his hitting stats in the game don't really match reality. But I digress. Teheran works him to a 1-2 count. He's going to swing and hit one hard down to first baseline, but Freeman takes it himself, which turns it over to Kane. Kane, 2-1 count. He's going to try and loft one over the infield. Hechavarria ranges over, but he lets it drop in front of him, and Kane gets the hit. That looked like an easy play, but he couldn't read it properly. Now Hira has a chance with 2 outs to make him pay. 2-1 count. Hira's going to drive one and hits it into the corner in right field. Kane racing around second. He's into third, and he is going to try and score. The relay throws goes to third instead, and Hira's in with a triple. Unbelievable. Keston Hira and Kane, injured and all, ties the game, racing around all those bases with 2 outs. Yelich with a chance to tack on. 2-0 count. He's going to loft one just past the shortstop, and it'll be 2-1, Brewers lead. Things changed in a hurry here this inning after Hechavarria let that ball drop in. Braun at the plate now. 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. Strikeout for Braun, but the Brewers jump back in front, 2-1. Woodruff here, working to Freeman. 0-0 count. He's going to loft one over to Yelich. Yelich racing in, and he'll make the play. Acuna Jr. at the plate. 0-2 count. Strikes him out. Trying to have a pretty clean inning here. Woodruff to Donaldson. He's going to swing and drive one deep to center. Kane's going way back, and that's over his head off the wall. He's going to fire it in, and Donaldson's going to wind up with a double. Markakis now with a chance to make Atlanta tie the game up. Woodruff's got it, though. Can he make the play? He does. Brewers stay in front, 2-1. Moustakas leading off for the Crew. 2-2 count. Easy roller for the pitcher. Teheran's got it. 1 down. Grandal at the plate. 3-1 count. He's going to roll over one to Freeman. Another quick out. Bringing it to Thames. 1-2 count on him. And he takes a strikeout looking. Brewers don't put up a whole lot of fight in that inning. Woodruff back on the mound. 51 pitches here in the top of the 5th. 0-2 count on Cervelli. Strikes him out. 5 strikeouts for Woodruff on the day. Hechavarria at the plate. Full count. Probably still smarting from his defensive gaffe that let the Brewers take the lead. Lost one over Braun. 2 down. Teheran at the plate against Woodruff. He's going to nub one over. Hira runs in, and that is going to end the inning. So 5. Going to the bottom of 5, and the Brewers have the lead 2-1. Arcia at the plate against Aaron. 0-0 count. He's going to swing, and that's going to be a diving catch by Inciarte in center field. I thought he had one for sure there. And he hit that one off the plate, too. Arcia doesn't have a lot of plate discipline. Who knew? Woodruff, nobody on. 1 out, 2-2 count. He's going to swing and hit one the opposite way, and Donaldson gobbles it up, and he's got the out. 2 down, turning it back over for Lorenzo Cain. 3-0 count. He's going to take ball 4. And this is where things turned just a couple of innings ago. Hira with his, looks like a double, and he took third on the throw is what they're going to score it as. 0-0 count. He's going to swing, and it's a slow roller to third. Donaldson charges in, tries to make the throw, but got nothing on it. It's an infield hit for Hira. So now Yelich is going to have a chance. 2 on, 2 outs here at the bottom of the 5th. Base hit will score a run. 0-2 count. He's going to swing and miss. Leaves 2 on. We go to the 6th. 2-1, Milwaukee. Woodruff is still looking good. We can leave the bullpen quiet for now. Ooh, that's a bunt. Moustakas charges, makes the throw, and he's got him. Inciarte tried to catch him sleeping, but they got him. Elby's at the plate. 2-2 count. Well, Woodruff really hasn't had the strikeout numbers today, but he's done a good job keeping these pitch counts low. Freeman. 2-0 count. He's going to try and loop one into the outfield, and it's going to fall between Cain and Yelich for a hit. 1 on, 2 out for Acuna Jr. 2-2 count. It's going to roll over one to Hira. Hira scoops it up, throws to Thames, ends the inning. Brewers take their lead to the bottom of the 6th. Braun at the plate against the Heron. 1-0 count. He's going to swing and line one down into the left field corner. That should be at least 2 bases for Braun. Barely anyways. The old man Braun gets in. Now runner in scoring position to lead off at the bottom of the 6th. Moustakas with a chance to move him over. He's going to swing and line one over into left field. That one gets down to the wall. Braun is easily going to score. Moose is hustling into second. Somebody call the park ranger. The Moose is on the loose. Still nobody out. Runner on second. Yasmani Grandal at the plate. And now Brewers are going to think about warming somebody up here because they may want to pinch hit for Woodruff to see how this thing goes. Looking ahead, looks like lots of righties. Seems like a job for Jay Jackson. Yasmani Grandal works a full count, and he is going to take ball 4. So the Brewers base runner parade continues this inning. Teheran up to 90 pitches. And Thames at the plate. The chance to tack on some more. He's going to swing, and that one's going to get down for a hit to right field. All the runners stay put, so the bases will be loaded for Orlando Arcia here in the bottom of the 6th. 0-0 count. He's going to roll over one, and it gets past the third baseman Donaldson, and a run is going to score. So Orlando Arcia produces with nobody out, and the bases are still loaded. 4-1 Milwaukee. Woodruff at the plate. And I think it's time to bring in a pinch hitter. We've got to bring in our man Spangenberg. Not Spangenberg. Gamble. Best contact bat off the bench. With a chance to make this lead even more. 0-0 count on Gamble. He is going to hit one. That one's pretty deep to center. Inciarte has it. Grandal's going to take up. And Grandal is going to score. And it is going to be 5-1. Beautiful job by Gamble there. Now it's 5-1 Milwaukee. Really increasing the lead here. In fact, they knocked Teheran out. Green is in the game. Cain at the plate. He's going to take a walk. And now the bases are loaded again for Keston Hira. Keston Hira, 2 for 3 today with that awesome double. Not having a great postseason in general. Hira, 2-1 count. He's going to swing and try and hit one up the middle. That gets through for a hit. And that's going to score 2 runs, 7-1 Milwaukee, with Yelich at the plate and still only 1 out. Full count on Yelich. He's going to take one, and the bases are still loaded with 1 out. The Brewers are having a fun inning. Lots of crooked numbers. Braun now at the plate. Nothing count. He's going to swing and hit one deep to center, and Ciarte racing over. He's got it. Cain's tagging up, and he's going to be safe on the plate. Another sac fly in the inning, and it is 8-1 Milwaukee. Moustakas going to see if he can keep things going with 2 outs. 1-1 count. He's going to swing, and that will likely end the inning. That's a very high pop-up on the infield. Echeverria has it, but 6 runs for the Crew. And we go to the 7th. Woodruff gets to rest early. 6 innings pitched, 1 run, and he should feel pretty comfortable with things right now. And hopefully the Crew can go the rest of the way without having to use any of their big guns to get a little rest up. Jay Jackson in an attempt to cover possibly the last 3 innings, and we'll see how he does. That one's grounded over to Thames, who tosses it to Jackson. 1 down for Donaldson. Markakis at the plate. 2-1 count. Gonna swing and roll it over to Hira. Scoops and fires to Thames. And there are 2 away quickly here in the top of the 7th. J.E., thank you for the compliment. That's very kind. My dad and I used to pretend when I was a kid that we would broadcast the high school football games from the bleachers. It was a good time. This is no different than that. Cervelli at the plate now with 2 outs. 2-2 count, and he takes a look at strike 3. Beautiful job there by Jay Jackson to really squash any chance of a comeback inning. Grandal at the plate. Nothing count. He's going to swing and hit one into the gap. Inciarte racing over, and he's going to jump and grab it. Beautiful play for Inciarte. Thames, 1-2 count. Takes a look at strike 3. Arcia, who is having a great postseason, at least the last couple of games, takes another walk. Jay Jackson is in. We're going to have him bunt. And he takes the pitch low. Now, I might take some pitches with Jay Jackson and see what happens. Strike 1. Well, I'm not going to take any more pitches than that. Gets the bunt down. Beautiful. Just kills it. The pitcher's going to try and make the play, and he's got him. And there were 2 outs, so I'm not sure what I was doing. I wasn't paying very close attention. You can do that when you're up 8-1. Jay Jackson against Hechavarria. Gets him with a beautiful changeup. Matt Joyce against Jay Jackson, 1-1 count. He's going to swing and pop one up. Grandal is giving chase down the line, and he grabs it. Wow, he went a long way for that one. And Ciarte with 2 down. 2-0 count against Jackson's going to swing hard, but Thames has got it, takes it himself. And just like that, we're heading to the bottom of the 8th. And I'm not even going to try at that last name. Fultinowitz is pitching for the Braves. We're going to call him Mike. Mike is pitching for the Braves against Lorenzo Cain. 1-0 count. He's going to swing and try and hit one past Donaldson. Donaldson says no way. Cain is retired. 1 down. Here at the plate, who is having an amazing game, 3 for 4. He's going to crack one down, and that's down into the right field corner. Hira's going to have himself another double. 4 for 5. So after a very rough postseason so far, Hira is having himself a game today. Yelich with a chance to really put this one out of reach. 0-0 count. He's going to swing and drive one deep to center. Inciarte is back, and he's not going to get that one. 416 feet for Yelich. 10-1 Milwaukee. I think they've got this one. Ryan Braun is going to pop one up to center field. And that's 2 down. And I'm going to do this one for Danielle. I'm going to get Hernan Perez warming up in the bullpen. Mike Moustakas at the plate. Full count here in the bottom of the 8th. And he is going to hold up. Ball 4. Yasmani Grandal. 2 outs. 3-1 count. He's going to take ball 4. And just like that, another runner in scoring position in the bottom of the 8th for Eric Thames. 1-0 count. Thames is going to pop one up on the infield. Donaldson chases, and that's going to do it for the Crew. Jay Jackson against Dansby Swanson here in the top of the ninth. Full count. Strikes him out. One down. Billy Hamilton. Billy Hamilton still playing, huh? How about that? He's up here in the top of the ninth with one down. 0-2 count. Swings one. Moustakas gloves it. Makes the throw across the diamond, and there's two away. And now, what might be the dumbest thing I ever do, I'm going to replace Jay Jackson with Hernan Perez. And because it really doesn't matter, I will get a real pitcher up just in case. I don't think getting people up in the bullpen actually affects them in any way other than they just need to be ready. So Hernan Perez is going to try and get the Brewers home. 1-2 count. He's going to strike out the batter, and the Brewers win the game 10-1 to take a 3-1 series lead in the NLCS. Well, that was a good game. You gotta love games like that. Sometimes they go the other direction. Keston here, of course, had an amazing game, and in fact, after that game, he's up to a more respectable 220. It needs some work, but 4 for 5 with a few doubles, that'll play. Yeah, he had 3 doubles. Braun had 3 doubles. Yelich with the home run. Good all-around game from pitching and from hitting, which is what you need. Unlock some achievements, that's always good. And we will skip ahead to end the day. And now we will play at home with the chance to go to the World Series in Miller Park. Looking at what's happening on the other side of the arena. Let's take a look at our Astros Twin Series. Astros up 2-1. Brewers up 3-1 here in the NLCS. Let's do it. I think we can do Game 5. That should take us to about 8 o'clock. And we might be doing the World Series tomorrow. Who knows? So we've got Jordan Lyles going against Soraka. Jordan Lyles got absolutely... I feel like he just got rocked last time, but maybe I'm misremembering things. In any case, it looks like right now he's got a 0 ERA against Atlanta, but that might be based on the regular season. I don't feel like he did that great last time. Let me take a look. His last pitching outing... Never mind. He did really well. So we're going to go ahead and leave him in there. My memory is poor. Here we go. Brewers with a chance to clinch a chance to go to the World Series at home. All resting on the shoulders of Jordan Lyles. 1-2 count against Inciarte. Strikes him out. Great start with the knuckle curve. LB's at the plate. 2-2 count. He's going to strike out. Lyles is on a mission. Freeman at the plate. 1-0 count. Swing and a looping fly ball. Braun racing over. Diving grab for Ryan Braun. And down goes Atlanta. Seems like the Crew wants this one. Can they put up 10 runs again? We'll see. Kane leading off against Soraka. 1-2 count. He's going to go down swinging way late on that pitch. Hira at the plate. 0-1 count. Going to swing and line into the corner, and Hira is staying hot. He is on fire. That is going to be at least 2 bases for Hira. It is another double for Keston, the legend Hira. Yelich at the plate with an RBI opportunity early. 1-2 count. He's going to swing, and that one's going to be popped up to center. Inciarte rushing in. He's got it. Hira has to stay put. 2 down for Ryan Braun. Braun, 0-0 count. He's going to swing and loop one into center. Inciarte is going back towards the track, but he's going to have it, and that will end the inning. Top of the second, Jordan Lyles looks to keep up the good work. Acuna Jr., 3-1 count. He's going to take a inside pitch and knock it into center field. That couldn't have felt great on the hands, but it's a hit. Donaldson at the plate. Grandal once again, just no chance. No chance at all on the stolen base. 2-2 count. He gets the strikeout. Lyles needed that one. Markakis, 0-1 count. He's going to swing and hit one over to Moustakas, who proceeds to do absolutely nothing with it. Runners at the corners with one out. Badly needing a double play ball here. Cervelli at the plate. 1-2 count. He's going to hit one hard down the line. That one gets all the way into the corner. Braun scoops it. Gets it into the cutoff man. But that is a double for Cervelli. And it is 1-0. Atlanta with just one out. Hechevarria now at the plate. 0-2 count. He's going to strike out. Lyles needed that one badly. Already 4 strikeouts today. And he gets the pitcher Soraka. 1-2 count. And he's going to strike him out. 5 strikeouts in 2 innings. Does give up the run there in the top of the second. Moustakas will look to get it back. 3-1 count. He's going to take a walk. Lead-off runner in the bottom of the second for the Crew. Grandal at the plate against Soraka. Full count. He's going to swing and hit one high to center field. Inciarte looks to have a beat on it, though, and he does. Thames at the plate. Will he show some of that 70 power? No, he's going to show some of that speed, though, which is not very much. And that's a double play. Let me go to the third. 1-0 Atlanta. Lyles working against Inciarte. 3-0 count. And he's going to offer a leadoff walk. Don't want to see that. Obies, 2-2 count. Swung on, lined into right. Yelich comes on and snags it. 1 down. Freeman at the plate. And, Grandal is going to get him this time. Beautiful throw by Grandal to get Inciarte. And now there's 2 down and a chance to get out of here clean for Lyles. Full count. He's going to swing. And that one should be caught by Kane. Pretty routine. And just like that, it's a pretty clean inning there for Lyles. Bottom of the third, Arcia. Showing some fine playoff form. 0-2 count. He's going to roll over one, though, to Hechevarria. Long throw, and he's out. Lyles at the plate against Soraka. Soraka's only at 27 pitches. He is dominating. 2-2 count on Lyles. Lyles is going to swing and miss. 2 down here in the bottom of the third with Lorenzo Cain. Trying to start a 2-out rally. He's going to swing and loop one just into no man's land there in the outfield in front of Inciarte. And the Brewers have a base runner, Hira, who has been on fire lately with a chance to bring in another run. 1-2 count. He is going to strike out. Finally douse some water on Hira. And we go to the fourth. Acuna Jr. at the plate against Lyles. Full count. Swung on and looped into right left field. Braun comes on and he's got it. 1 down against Donaldson. 2-2 count. Lined over. Thames snags it. Flips it to Lyles. And that is 2 away. 2 down now for Nick Markakis. He's going to swing and line one opposite field. That's deep. That's back. But Ryan Braun races over and has it. His legs are not gone yet. And we go to the bottom of the fourth. 1-0 Atlanta. Lyles, though, getting a little tired. I think with the day off, we can be a little more liberal with the bullpen. Who would I rather see in this game? Peralta or Chase Anderson? I mean, I got to use my best guys, right? I want Peralta in there. He'll get loose just in case. Yelich leading off against Soraka. 1-2 count. He's going to swing and hit one hard into center field. And that one is off the middle of the wall. That was quite the hit. He's going to race around second. He's going towards third. And he is going to have a triple to lead off the inning. Christian Yelich. Off the wall in right center. Now Braun has a chance to bring him home. 1-1 count. He's going to swing and hit one to center field. That's about medium range. Yelich might have a chance to score on the play. He's going to test the arm. It's going to be a close play, but looks like Christian Yelich beats the throw and ties the game. Braun with the sacrifice fly, and it's a tied up. 1-1 in the bottom of the fourth. Moustakas is going to try and restart the rally. He's going to swing and hit one the opposite way. Don't think that one's going to do much. Acuna Jr. has it. 2 down. Grandal at the plate. 2-2 count against Soraka. And he's going to swing through it. We go to the fifth. Tied. 1-1. Cervelli against Lyles. Full count. A lot of big counts for Lyles today. Diving play by Arcia, but he can't make the throw, and Cervelli is safe. Oh, What is Arcia doing out there? 1-2 count on Hechevarria. He's going to swing and miss. Big strikeout from Lyles. Lyles 6 strikeouts today. 1 walk. 79 pitches here in the 5th, though. Mike Soroka up. 1 down. He's going to try and bunt it down the line. Thames races over. He's going to flip it to Lyles covering. 2 down. Inciarte up. Lyles a chance to get out of it. 2 strikes. And he has got him swinging. Top of the 5th is over. Tie game goes to the bottom of the 5th. Thames looking for some instant offense. 0-2 count. Gonna swing and a miss. That's strikeout. Arcia at the plate. 1-2 count. He's gonna swing and miss as well. I think we'll try and get Lyles through 1 more inning. No sense wasting a pinch hitter with 2 outs. 0-0 count. Lyles is going to swing. Roll 1 over to short. Hechevarria with the throw. Got him. Top of the 6th we go. Lyles actually looks absolutely gassed. So maybe I should have pinch it for him. My managerial skills lag far beyond my technical skills for sure. All right, Freddie Peralta is in the game. And we will probably look at Josh Hader getting loose behind him. Top of the 6th. Peralta in. 3-1 count. Lined into right field. That one gets past Braun, and it's going to be a leadoff double for Ozzie Albies. Inauspicious start here in the 6th for Freddie Peralta. Freeman at the plate. 0-0 count. He's going to ground 1 over to Thames. Moves Albies over, but 1 down. Freddie Peralta could use a strikeout. Full count. Inside pitch, and that's a walk. Runners in the corners now for Donaldson. 3-1 count. He's going to walk him. The bases are now loaded for Nick Markakis. And it's getting dicey for the crew here in the top of the 6th. See if he can go 1 more batter. Swinging a drive into center field. That gets down in front of Kane. And that is going to score a run. And it is 2-1. Atlanta takes the lead. Cervelli at the plate. Peralta. 1-2 count. Gets the strikeout. Hechevarria. 0-1 count. He's going to swing and ground 1 over to Moustakas, who scoops, makes the long throw, gets the out, and whew, that could have been a whole lot worse. Lorenzo Cain now leading off the inning. Brewers now trailing here in the bottom of the 6th. He's going to ground 1 over to second, and that gets through. Albies can't scoop it, and the Brewers have a leadoff runner. Maybe try and get him to steal second in front of Hira, and that's a no-go. 0-2 count on Hira. He's going to strike out again, and there's 1 down for Christian Yelich. Tripled his last time up. Full count for Yelich, and he's going to watch it go by for ball 4. 2 on now for Ryan Braun in the bottom of the 6th. Full count for Braun. He's going to swing and hit 1 up the middle. That gets through. Kane is going to turn on third. He's going to try and score, and he is going to be safe. And the Brewers tied up again with a clutch single from Ryan Braun. Some good hitting from Ryan Braun in this game today to keep the Brewers in it. 2-2, tie game once more. Bottom of the 6th, Moustakas at the plate, 1-1 count. And that's a wild pitch. Yelich and Braun are both going to move up, and it is now a great opportunity for Moustakas. He just has to get 1 in play. Full count. Moustakas is going to swing and drive 1 to center. It looks fairly deep. Yelich is going to tag up. The throw's coming in. It's a good throw. It's going to be close, and Yelich looks safe. Braun goes to third, and the Brewers take the lead 3-2. Grandal at the plate with a runner on third and 2 outs with a chance to increase the lead. Full count. Grandal takes strike 3. Ends the inning, but the Brewers back on top. Freddie Peralta back out. Now it's getting into crunch time. We'll get Wall loose. Hader loose. This is when you want your guns ready. In fact, I don't know. We're facing a switch hitter, lefty, switch, lefty. I'm going to Hader now. No more Freddie Peralta. Hader in the game, loose, ready to go. Camargo at the plate. Gonna swing and loop 1 to right center. Yelich is easing over, and he's got it. Inciarte at the plate against Hader. Full count. Wind up pitch. Swung on and hit into deep left field, but Braun is there. Makes the catch. And now there's 2 away for Ozzie Albies. 1-2 count. Hader is going to smoke one by him on the inside plate, and that is going to end the inning. The Brewers going to the bottom of the 7th, up 3-2. Thames at the plate. O'Day on the mound. Why didn't they bring in a lefty? I'm not sure. Full count against Thames, and it's going to be a walk. Thames is aboard. Orlando Arcia now at the plate. 0-1 count, and he's going to fly one on the infield, and that's an easy play for Hechavarria. 1 down. We got a lefty leading off the next inning. I think I want to leave Hader in here. We're going to have him swing away. 1-0 count. Hader's going to hit one deep to center field. That one's going back. Inciarte is giving chase, and he's got it at the warning track. 2 down. It'll be up to Kane to keep the inning alive. 1-0 count. He's going to line one the opposite way, and that's down for a hit. Thames taking third, and he is going to be in there just safe. Markakis, good throw, but not in time. So now runners at the corners for Castanheira. Cooled off a bit this game. 2-2 count. And he's going to take strike 3 looking on the outside corner, and that's going to do it. But we go to the 8th, and the Brewers are still on top 3-2. Got to keep Knebel and Wall loose. We'll see if we can get Hader through one more inning. Freeman 1-2 count. And Freeman doesn't get a whole lot on it. But it doesn't matter. It's an infield hit. Arcia charges in for some crazy reason and can't make the play. So now it'll be Acuna. 1-2 count versus Hader. He takes the called strike 3. Now 1 out. Donaldson at the plate. 2-2 count. He's going to hit one, and that's pretty deep into right field, but Yelich has got it. And there's now 2 away. Probably be Hader's last batter. 0-2 count on Markakis. He strikes him out swinging, and the Brewers take their 3-2 lead to the bottom of the 8th. Only one more inning they have to pitch. Corey Knebel is ready. Bobby Wall is ready. Bottom of the order is coming up for the Atlanta Braves. It's sitting pretty well for the Crew. Yelich at the plate, though. He can extend the lead. 3-2 count. O'Day flips it over, and it's a walk. Yelich will head to first. Now Melancon comes in, trying to hold it here for the Braves, fighting for their playoff lives. Braun at the plate. Another full count. He's going to swing and miss. It's been clutch today, but didn't have it there. 1 out. Moustakas at the plate. 0-1 count. He's going to swing and ground one over to second. Albies has got it, and that is a double play ball. So just like that, we go to the top of the 9th. The Crew clinging to a 3-2 lead. In comes Corey Knebel to try and nail this one down and take the Brewers to their first World Series since 1982. Cervelli at the plate. Full count, and Knebel is going to get him to roll over to Arcia. Arcia makes the long throw across the diamond. 1 down, 2 to go. Joyce at the plate. Pinch hitting. Knebel, 0-2 count. Swung on and hit to deep right center. Kane ranging over. Injury and all, and he's got it. There are 2 away. Tyler Flowers represents the last opportunity for the Braves. 3-0 count, and he's going to take ball 4. The tying run is on base. Knebel lost it there. Now he has to face Inciarte. 1-2 count on Inciarte. Strikes him out looking, and the Brewers win 3-2, and they're headed to the World Series. What a game for the Crew. What a series. Tight games all along, except for the 10-1 blowout. And they're going to be playing in the World Series. Unbelievable. Boy, I wish that would have been real life. That would have been just great. And so the Crew takes the series 4-1, and they're going to head to the World Series and await their fate. They will be playing, well, we'll find out, Maybe we'll find out. Possibly. Verlander strikes out 15 Twins. So he had a no-hitter. He struck out 15 Twins in another game. Yeah. And that Verlander guy, he's pretty good. 12-3 to force Game 7. So Game 7 today for the Twins and Astros. And Astros are going to take it. Probably because they were banging on some garbage cans. Astros. 4-1 finale at Minute Maid Park. So it'll be Brewers and Astros in the World Series. It was almost Brewers and Twins. Lorenzo Cain still suffering from his knee sprain, but he's gotta last it out. We got possibly 7 more games to go. So that'll do it for the NLCS. The Crew moving on to the World Series. So tomorrow we'll be back again, Tuesday night. We'll have the World Series, at least the first 3 or 4 games. And maybe the Crew will win it, and maybe they won't. But we'll find out. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time on the Out of the Park Baseball 20 live stream of the Brewers 2019 playoffs that could have been.